Well, you're absolutely right. Because, uh, I mean, think of it just wouldn't make sense, Julie, right? It wouldn't, you don't have a massive company, right? And then the reward for being part of that massive company is peanuts. It just wouldn't make sense, right? There's no sense in talking about, uplifting humanity and beacon of hope and all the things that we say that on passive is going to do for so many people worldwide, uh, only to say, well, at the end of the day, you can only make one sale a year. You're going to have one customer for the year. No one wants these products that we've spent so much time and money putting together. No, right? We have to see the big picture. We have to see that what we have, there's a demand for it. Are people out there purchasing domain names? Absolutely, they are, right? I own multiple domain names right now, right? So people are buying domain names. So guess what? When we're offering domain names to the public, do you think people are going to buy? Absolutely, they're going to buy, right? Connect. Are people using webinar platforms out there right now? Of course they are, right? So why would we think that? Well, no one's going to want on passives webinar, especially when what we're bringing out there is better than what's in the marketplace. Like, are you kidding me? Right? So we can go through all the various products, Julie, and we see that there's a demand for what the company's creating. Okay, are people out there struggling right now financially? The answer is yes, right? Are people out there trying to do business A, business B, business C, and just not making any way with that? The answer is yes, right? So, is what on passive putting out there to the market? Is there going to be a demand for it? Absolutely, Julie. Just think of the amount of people who've come in as early birds. Just think about that. There are companies out there that don't even have that number, and they've been around for years upon years upon years, right? We have to understand and see everything that has transpired up until now, right? And really, understand that this business is exactly what you've been looking for. You may not have known the name, right? But 20 years ago, this is exactly what you've been looking for. 10 years ago, this is exactly what you've been it just wasn't available. It wasn't around, right? It wasn't around. You could not have been a part of this business 10 years ago. It didn't exist, right? Here it is now, though, and people have the opportunity to jump in. And even right now, people can just open up a ecosystem account for free, Julie. It doesn't even cost them anything. You just get in and say, you know what, let me just get a free account and let me see what's going on. And you take a look at the products that are there, and you wait to see for the other products that's coming on, and so on and so forth. You get to have a bird's eye view from the inside, right? You don't need to be on the outside because it's not costing you anything, right? So as I look at this business, Julie, everything about it just checks all the box of everything that you want. That's why I say this is what people have been looking for, right? People have been struggling for way too long, right? And no one is stepping up to say, hey, let me help you. Let me put something together that's not going to help you, but it's going to help your family for generations. Like, who's saying that? That yes, we're going to come up with a product that you can buy, right? And that's about it. You know what I mean? The iPhone, was that a great invention? Absolutely, sure. Right? The internet, was that a great? Absolutely. You understand? Blockchain technology, absolutely. And the list goes on and on, Julie. Right? But how can you and your family benefit, right, by being part of this business? Because at the end of the day, we can buy all the products in the world, Julie, but buying all the products in the world is not going to help us pay our bills. It just isn't, right? And that's where people are struggling, right? That's where people are losing their homes. That's where people are homeless. That's where people don't have clean water. And the list goes on and on and on. And if we can help them with this business, right, by giving them an opportunity to change their future, right? That's what On Passive is all about, making a positive difference in people's lives. And that's what we're going to be doing, Julie. That's what we're going to be doing. And that's what I'm excited about. That's why for every day for me, I'm on fire every single day. Why? Because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I know how this business is going to transform people's lives right around the globe. And that is exciting. So we ought to be excited, Julie. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I am super excited every single day talking about Unpassive and be able to connecting all the dots around it. It's so funny. This thing is really delayed. Looking at you. But anyway, you know, and the part that we always, Mr. Mufara and all of us are always talking is it's AI with heart. Everywhere, everyone's is trying to implement AI and AI into this their business, but who will be rising to the top? I mean, 100% on passive will be rising to the top. Why? Because we are created with heart. We are creating with AI, with values. We add so much values on passive. Add so much values in what they are creating, and you know, do you want to dream big? Do you want to make a few dollars, or do you want to make a few thousand or millions? I mean, it's really depend on how much plug in you are, right? Because on passive has so many, there's many ways for you to be able to create a business, a career. It's really depend on us how big do we want to make, how successful do we want to be successful in on passive. The system has already created, the automation has already done, the traffic's already there, right? The opportunity to make money is already there, right? The over delivers, you have all the products. How much do you want to plug in? How much do you want to plug in? Have you download the apps? It's really depend on us, Michael.
Yeah, yeah. It is dependent upon us. We have to take responsibility for ourselves. The company can only do so much for you, right? But you have to take responsibility for yourself. Think about this, Julie. People will come, right? And they will purchase O Connect as an example, right? And they'll be able to use O Connect and generate cash flow from whatever business that they may have that they want to promote, right? They can use O Connect to connect with people around the globe, right? To make presentations to them, to present whatever offers that they may have, to conduct businesses, conferences, and the list goes on and on. So instead of me jumping in a plane, Julie, and going over to Papua New Guinea, I can just get on a conference, use an O Connect, and I can, do whatever sales pitch I have, or whatever it is that I'm promoting. I can present it to people without leaving my home, right? And the sheer numbers, Julie, I can have 10,000 people on there with me. So can you imagine that I'm promoting a business and 10,000 people join me via O Connect, right? And I'm able to present whatever offer. And I don't know, maybe I'm making $100 per sale, and I have these 10,000 people that come on O Connect with me, right? And they purchase whatever that product is that I'm promoting. You understand, right? Think of the sales that I can make just using this product without me having to spend money to jump on a plane, to stay at a hotel, to get a car service, to get to whatever location. You understand? All these other expenses, they're gone, Julie, right? They're gone. I just stay right here, plug in, send out an invite, get people to come on to O Connect, and I can present whatever it is. Maybe I have a course that I want to teach people. Same thing. They all come on to O Connect, Julie, right? Do a conference with them, and I can go ahead and present my course information to them, right? And so on and so forth. There's so many applications, right? So yes, we know within OnPassive we can make money by selling the products them, but we can also use the products them, Julie, right, to make money with it. And that's where the big win is, because you're going to have lots of people that will come to use the products. Customers, 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 customers. That's how we win big. That's how we create wealth, right? Okay, why is it that Amazon is worth how many billions, or Facebook is worth how many billions? And so why? It's their customer base, Julie, right? If you have a supermarket and only one person's coming in your supermarket, are you going to make any money? No. So that supermarket needs a lot of customers, right? So it's the same thing. Our business, customers, customers, customers. The beauty about it, Julie, is that just like Amazon, they have so many different products, right? They don't just have one product. Like, we know some companies and all they have is one product. Some company only have two products, right? Okay, but if you really want to get to the marketplace, Julie, you have multiple products, lots and lots and lots of products that are actually in demand, and so now Tom comes, and Tom doesn't want O Connect, right? Tom doesn't want O Tracker, but guess what? Tom wants O Academy. You understand? Or Tom doesn't want O, but maybe Tom wants a domain name, right? Maybe Tom wants a bulk mailer, and the list goes on and on and on, right? Maybe Tom has a business, and so they're overall in their human resource department, right? So here comes old staff that can help them. You understand, Julie? So many things that they can use within on passive because again, one stop shop. How can we not have C.A.T.M.O when everything is there for us? Everything, Julie, right? So C.A.T.M.O is a done deal. It's a done deal. Done, 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 done deal. Every single part of that. There's no part that's missing because if it is missing, like I said earlier, then it just wouldn't be C.A.T.M.O.